Yes, sir. Shalom, family. What's going on? All praises to the Most High. Day was all right. It was all right. Productive day, as usual. Putting that work in. Shalom, family. What's going on? What's going on? Barbados in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the bell notifications. I hope you like the new interface. I hope you like the new interface. Trying some new things, doing some new things. What's going on though, family? Ain't much, man. Working hard, doing what I usually do. Working hard, working hard, working hard. So tonight we're gonna do a little group chat, let people call up. And please, when you call up, please be respectful for others. Keep it to a minimum, no longer than I'd say 5 minutes, family. If you really got, something on your mind, we just want to be respectable for everybody. To get a chance to call up and stuff, family. So, what it do? What it do, Big Frank? How you holding up? How you holding up, bro? How you holding up, man? You like my new interface? Yeah, 3 to 5 minutes is perfect. Don't you just want to keep it respectable for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And if nobody's calling up, then you can call back up, and you know. So I just want to keep it sweet for everybody to get a chance because my phone goes off the hook, be getting frozen in time and everything. So it's all good, family. Yeah, I got that email, family, about that. I'm gonna be looking into that now that I have the time. Okay, last month, I had 2 weeks to get everything done, so it was kind of a bit of a rush. I had two big videos to do, and then the movie breakdown, so I didn't really get a chance to. I didn't really have enough time to maneuver like I wanted to. Y'all wanted me to do this big lesson, giants, dinosaurs, and fallen angels. That's what the majority of the people chose. So that was a lot for me to take on, considering. And luckily, I had resigned so I can even complete that. Because if I didn't resign from work, I wouldn't have been able to complete those two videos. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I wouldn't have been able to complete those two videos with all the information, and then, putting all the information together, and then doing the video, working on the videos and stuff like that. So that was a lot. Okay, I told you this video work, editing, and all that stuff. The whole process is a lot of work. So luckily, I resigned to solely focus on doing this work. So now this is a new month. Now I have a full month and time that I can really focus on getting everything done and endeavor and other ventures to enhance what I'm doing. Shalom, family. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Check in. So no, Giants 3 is not up yet. It will be up by tomorrow. Should be up by tomorrow evening. I'm gonna go live with that tomorrow as well. So that's a yeah. Work. Work, work, work. It's okay, family. You can call up. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Only when I have to. Only when I have to. But rather than that, I'm a pleasant fellow. Okay. I'm very peaceful. I like to be peaceful. Thank you for that support, family. Appreciate that. You I got you, bro. VIP, I got you. I got you. Appreciate that support, family. Appreciate that. Again, for those that don't know, this is my full-time job. I am not working, so the support is definitely needed. like all things, the support is definitely needed for me to do this full time. So any support is definitely appreciated. Y'all know I go hard in the paint. But anyways, Giants, Dinosaurs, and Fallen Angels Part 3 will be up by tomorrow. I just had to finish outlining, did the audio recording, and now it's just time for me to piece all the information together. This Part 3 is dope because now I'm bringing a lot of it was a lot like Part 1 and Part 2 was a lot of teaching. Thank you for that support, family. You welcome, you welcome, you welcome. Thank you, family. Appreciate that. All praises to the Most High, family. So now part 3 is a lot of connections. Like I mean, part 1 and 2 was a lot of connections, but it was connections with me teaching. And now part 3 is a lot of it's more so connecting clips and information. It's more so connecting all sorts of information in a beautiful picture to take you to that next level, which is the modern day, modern times, where we at now. So basically, I took y'all pretty much on a somewhat of a journey with the Giants and Dinosaurs and Fallen Angels. We started from the beginning, to the flood, and then from the flood, to time of Israel, you know, and now part 3 is going to be dealing with the modern day, modern time, and you're going to see this stuff is crazy. It's crazy. How you like my new interface? Experimenting, but yeah, Franklin, I'm definitely gonna get up on that Streamlabs and experiment some more to better enhance, the live stream and stuff for that matter. So I'm working, family. I'm working, and now I have the time that I can put more work in and step my game up in every angle, every aspect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is what in the online school, sis? You could call up. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you're talking about the dinosaur series, that is up. Part 1 and part 2 is up. If that's what you're talking about. Part 3 will be up by tomorrow evening because I gotta work on a video, so it's gonna take me some hours. But I'm there, ready to start piecing everything up. Yeah, the Giants. That's up, sis. That's up. When like every time I drop a series, or well, not I wouldn't say every time I drop a series, but the last part 1 and part 2, I did a live on it. I did a little bit of the lesson. I did a snippet live of the lesson, and to let people know that the full lesson is actually up with all the scripts, movie clips, documentaries, everything connected. And then I did part 2. So part 1 and part 2 is up. Now part 3 will be up by tomorrow evening. It shouldn't be. This one is not going to be a whole. It's going to be a lot of work because the editing is always crazy. But this one, I'm not doing so much teaching. I'm still teaching. I'm still speaking and stuff. There's a segment where but a lot. This portion of it is mostly connections, and making sense to this modern day time that we in right now. Why is my why does the thing look so bright over there? That's weird. Oh, okay. Now I see. I'm like, what is going on? I think it's looking dim. Now it's looking bright. Yeah, so yeah, part 1 and part 2 is up. Crazy connections. as I usually do. Shalom, family. Hit that like button. Check in. Check in. Support the channel if you can. But so yeah, three is gonna be crazy. Is going three is gonna be crazy, man. The information, the way y'all know how I piece information together. So when y'all see how I pieced how I got it outlined, is I mean, you know, it's wild. Information is wild, but basically part three is just gonna make everything make sense where we at today. And it's actually part three is actually gonna go into spiritual realm part 4. Spiritual realm part 4. So that's gonna be dope as well. And I see y'all chose, if you didn't get a chance, vote, because I got 2 posts up for the new movie breakdowns, the options, and then I got another post for the lesson options for this month as well. So if you didn't get a chance to vote or you didn't see that post, go check it out now if you can, or after the live, and cast your vote, okay? Because right now it seems like everybody, majority of people are. Let me go to it. People are voting for, from what I can see, the movie breakdown options. Right now we got King Kong in the lead. King Kong is leading right now. Oh, why am I not getting that? I didn't get that call. Try to call again. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna give you another number for you to call up, because I've been having trouble with this thing here. Let me put, hold on. I might as well switch this thing right now, because this is gonna be annoying and I'm not gonna want to deal with that. So hold on, family. Let me yeah, King Kong is in the lead right now, and then Spiritual Realm Part 3 is in the lead for the next lesson for me to do after this Giants Part 3. But let me switch this number. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Cause somebody's saying no sound. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Cause I didn't even do anything. Okay. But let me switch this number now, because yeah, some people saying they can't hear me. I don't know. But let me switch this number out and put this number in, because I'm not gonna deal with this. Hold on. Hold on. So you gotta have precautionary measures in place, just in case. Okay, so. All right. Okay, so new number is up. Y'all could call that number, because the other one is clearly not working. So I could call that number. Once again, people, family, please keep it limited to 3 to 5 minutes in case other people want to call up, just as a respect and courtesy. All right. Okay, because somebody said no sound, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's on your end, family. You probably gotta fix something on your end, because I didn't did a test run and everything for this. So I want to make sure we good. Did I do Greenland? It's up to the people, family. It it's up to the people. That's why I put up the post for y'all to go to the tab and cast your vote, because I'm doing things based off of what the people want. If the majority of people choose Mortal Kombat, then that's what I'm gonna focus on breaking down. If the majority of people choose this particular lesson, then I'm gonna focus on that. So this is why I put those things out there so I can have a feel of what y'all would like me to do. At least give y'all the options of what I'm like, you know, what I got prepared, at least somewhat prepared, you know. Shalom, shalom, sis. Hit that like button, check in, check in, check in. Support the channel if y'all can. Um, yeah, so where was I at? Yeah, so for the movie breakdown, right now, King Kong is in the lead against Mortal Kombat. Um, and then there's Without Remorse, Enemy of the State. Y'all sleeping on that Black Box. Don't sleep on Black Box, man. That was a good film. And many messages. It's funny because a lot of films I post up, y'all don't really pick those ones, and it's like, did y'all not see? But you know, if that's what y'all want, then that's what I'm gonna give you. That's what I'm gonna work on. So, but King Kong is in the lead. It looks like I'm gonna be doing King Kong versus Godzilla. And then Spiritual Realm Part 3 is leading as far as the lessons are concerned. So y'all better cast them votes if you want something. Yeah, but the King Kong is leading right now. So I'll keep putting them up. I'll keep adding like Greenland. I'll put that back up because I put Greenland last time. Who? Sound like a caller. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Try to call again, family, because I don't know why that just, unless you just called and hung up. I don't know. Nah, no barbecue tonight. This is just for y'all to call up, chat, chop it up. Y'all think I'm a machine, huh? I can't take no breaks with y'all. I see. Where is that at? I put Greenland in the last one for April. Greenland 14%, American Skin 12%, Black Box 17%, Enemy of the State almost won, but y'all wanted Unholy. Why is it saying Miss Call?
Hello?
Shalom, family.
Oh, shalom, brother DJ. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. I'm making house calls now. You see that? What's going on? What's going on?
Man, just recovering from the COVID.
Oh wow, you got the COVID? Get out of here.
Yeah, I had it pretty much for about a week. Spent about 5 days in the hospital. I'm home now. Can't wait to get back to work. Really.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you're doing better though. Jeez.
Appreciate that. All praise the Most High.
All praises, man. All praises. Did you without me sounding crazy, because talking about this stuff, man. These people liable to terminate my channel. Did you get inoculated? What they say?
Nope.
Okay, okay,
Most
that's
High,
good.
the Most High is enough for me.
That's good. That's good. All praises. All praises. All praises. Happy to hear that. See, and see, that's another thing in a huge topic that's been burning me, and I wanted to really speak on, because uh, with all of this, with them pushing this inoculation, and it's just like, what about the people that don't want to get it? You see what I'm saying? Is it gonna come to a point where once they give it to everybody who actually wants it, those that don't want it, are we gonna be left to fend off and fight fight those that did get it? Is society gonna be flipped? Because the media could spin this thing around and say, you know, all those that didn't get it, they're a threat to society or whatever. These people are wicked, man. And I didn't see enough films.
Most definitely.
So that's
most
my
definitely. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just my thing, and my not really worried, but will it come down to that? The vax versus the unvax, basically. Thank you for that support, Sharon. Appreciate that, love.
Brother Dash, I have a question that
But yeah. Share your piece. Share your piece. Yeah, I'm like, go ahead,
All right.
family.
It has to do with prayer. Okay, for like years and years after being indoctrinated, like a lot of brothers and sisters, we've been taught to say, in JC's name at the end of every prayer. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now knowing that, coming to the truth, thank Most High because of you on this one. Knowing that JC doesn't exist, never have, never will.
Mm-hmm.
I still say in your son's name, but the thing is, since we are the children of Israel, is it not accurate that Israel is his son?
That's absolutely accurate that Israel is his son. The
Okay.
whole point of it is that, who are you praying to? You're not, like, for example, let's say, yes, we understand Israel is the son. Would we be would we, or should we be praying to in the name of us? Because it takes away the glory of the Father. It doesn't matter if
Right.
we are the children. The homage goes to the Father. That's like the bottom line, is that we don't pray in the name of anybody. We come in the name of the Father. Like, I gave an example when I went live on Giants Part 2, and I brought out how King David, when the Most High was setting him up to be the ruler, and how he killed the lion and the bear, and he was about to go up against Goliath, the giant, and he told him, "Look, I come in the name of the Most High of Hosts." You see what I'm saying? He didn't say he came in the name of Jesus, Hawashai, or none of that. He came in the name of the Father, and that's how he had that power to destroy his enemies. And that's how we're gonna have our power to destroy our enemies, if we come in the name of the Father. Even Psalms 44, I think verse 5, it tells you that through you, the Father, will we push down our enemies. That's our power. And these devils tricked us. They put Jesus as the stumbling block to take your power from you. So now we're coming in the name of other gods. This is something that the Father hates. Idolatry is the worst thing, and now it's mental idolatry, because we're no longer like worshiping idols per se, in your face, but now it's a mental thing, because the ideology is there. They figured out a way to mentally just deceive you, basically. But we pray in the name of the Father, to the Father direct. It's all going to the Father. He's the creator. He made all things. He should get all credit. It shouldn't be given to nobody else.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, cause I've been that's something that has been weighing on my mind for a while. I was like, should I just cut that entire part out when I pray or not?
Yes, cut it out. Cut it out. Stick directly with the Father. Keep your mind on the Father, because that is our power. All the all the kings and the prophets, and they all came in the name of the Father. They never came in the name of anybody else. And this is why the Most High, he came down in Exodus chapter 19, and he told us, he gave us the law, he gave us those commandments, and he said there's no one else. And that was supposed to, that was a very defining moment for Israel to understand there was no other God. And that's why he came down, made his guest appearance to let us know he is the only one. And we feared at that point, we was in fear, we didn't want to talk with him, but that was for us to understand he was the numero uno, and that was it. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
this whole JC character, they using this little chess piece on the board to basically deceive us, and mimicking it and plagiarizing and copying everything from the Father. But the Father's the one who came down and gave the law in Exodus 19 and Deuteronomy 4. So we have to understand that it's the Father only. And once we understand that, we'll be back to our power. Our enemies understand that, and they understand where your power lies. So, of course, as a war tactic, they're gonna put something, a monkey wrench, to deceive you and take away your power. So when they do punish you and try to harm you, you ain't gonna have no protection, because you're calling in the name of another God. The Most High is a jealous God. It just makes sense. Why would he want you or allow you to call on him in the name of somebody else? Even that right there, it just doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sure enough.
think about it. Think about it, Think about it. Seek out the word. But like I said, King David was a perfect example.
Right, right.
Yeah.
All right, brother. I sure do appreciate you and all the work that you do.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off this, so it's another call to get in.
No doubt, family. I appreciate you calling. All right.
Shalom.
Yes, family. We praying in the name of the Most High God, not in the name of any other entity, not in the name of no other gods. If the Most High God is a jealous God, then we need to really take that serious. If we got kicked out of the land and cast amongst our enemies because we were worshiping false gods, then that should really tell us something. That should really, really, really make us think. We need to start really thinking deep, on why we are where we're at. We are where we're at because of idolatry. That's number one. Yeah, there were many wicked things that we were doing, but the number one thing that got us kicked out was that damn idolatry. I'd kick your ass out too. You worship, you calling, that's like, you having children, and you are their father, you're their parent, whether you're a mother or a father, and you've been taking care of this child, raising him, spending all your money to do everything for this child, and all of a sudden, this child is calling on another woman or another a man and asking them for help, or when it's supposed to be you're supposed to be that parent. This child is now, going and taking their love basically and giving it to another parent, when that love and that glory should go directly to the one that raised you and loved you and created you and stuff for that matter. That's where that love goes, to that parent, the one that gave you that life. And it's the same thing with Israel. The Most High, he he did so much for Israel, gave us so much wisdom, protected us, killed nations for us, and now we're going to be serving other gods as if they brought us forth. It's just a huge disrespect. And it makes sense why the Most High would kick us out of the land, bring out a sword against us, and bring snares and jinns and all of that stuff against us, and deceive us to see, all right, let me see what you're going to do. Let me see what you're going to do. You're going to really seek me? Do you really love me? You know, the Father's talking about you loving him. How you loving him and then you're loving another man? It just doesn't make sense. How you, it just that, in reality, it doesn't make sense. You know, when you just think about relationships with you with another individual, you know, how are you supposed to love me, but you're loving somebody else? It's just like that. Just it doesn't. How do you feel? We have to internalize this situation here with the Most High and Israel. We have to look at this in a reality, in a more realistic sense when we thinking about our relationship with the Most High. And that's why he's like this husband to us. It's like a relationship. So imagine you in a relationship, whether you're a man or woman, and you calling on another man. This is supposed to be your husband, but you're calling on another man. It's disrespectful, or vice versa. You know, thank you, family. So we gotta really seek out the wisdom, family, especially that. So we give all praises to the Father. Work could be doing exercise, doing exercise on the Sabbath. That's work right there. Cooking a home cooked meal, that's work right there. Yeah, we gotta fix that. Yes, it's disrespectful, man. So think about these camps and these streets yelling out your shimmer shy, or your shower shy, whatever you want to call his character, man. And we wonder why we still getting our backs beaten, our heads bashed in, dealing with aches and pains and sufferings. We wonder why. Why are these things still? And this is the stuff that I'm really starting to understand even more and more as I dig deep in the scriptures, as I sleep on this stuff, as I, you know, wake up, sleep and wake up to this truth. It just dawns more and more on me. The more that I understand the deception that we're in, it just makes sense. Like, why are we still facing our punishment? Why are we still dealing with the things that we're actually dealing with today? You know, we still worshiping false gods. We're still worshiping false gods, and we gotta wake up. We gotta change that. You know, and these agent camps out here, man, they bringing in a lot of people, and they deceiving a lot of people. And the book is deceptive, man. That New Testament is a huge deception, because you study the Old Testament, you know, people try to, you know, these Hebrew Israelite campers, which are the most foolish, because I'm like, how could you uh, be teaching for like 10 plus years and sit on this knowledge and still not, like, really come to this understanding? Like, wait a minute. You know, I mean, I the deception is strong. You know, we think because it's a part of the book that it's actually true. We don't understand that we didn't produce the book. Okay, we're not printing the book. We don't own the printing presses, so we can't take everything. You know, we can't. We really have to take everything with a grain of salt. We really have to, like, investigate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world, family. I don't know about that, family. I got to do my own investigation on that because there's a lot of. This is why everything that I'm doing, and this is why stuff takes a bit for me to do because I'm doing my own research. I'm doing my own study, and I'm not like I'll listen. I'll hear people out, because a wise person he listens to everyone, and he takes in everything and makes sense out of it. That's what a wise man does. A wise leader does. He listens and gains knowledge anywhere that he can, and then tries to make some common sense out of it. And that's what I do. So before I really fully believe something, I have to do my I really and it just this whole situation really helped me understand that. Gotta do your research, family. Yes, family. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Support the channel if you can. I'm doing extraordinary work here. I got some crazy topics coming up, family. I got some crazy topics. One is called the black scapegoat. This one topic I got called the black scapegoat. Crazy. That might be on the list for next month. I got some crazy topic and some crazy connections for y'all. I got one called I don't even know what I'm gonna call it yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna call it. But it's dealing with the whole 333 666 connection. I got some crazy stuff for that. I got some crazy stuff for y'all. Just know I got a lot of arsenal. A lot I've been studying. I got a lot of arsenal, been watching a lot, making a lot of connections. So now that I have this time, y'all gonna see some crazy things. So I'm just trying to knock these things, one at a time. Oh. So yeah, family, it's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna investigate that, family. I'm definitely gonna get into that. Like I said, just one thing at a time. I still got the 12 tribes. That's a big one. That's another huge that's definitely gonna be a series because there's a lot of information on that. But these things take time, because I'm not following in, with these camps and what they're doing because it's clear that a lot of stuff coming from these camps is just deception, man. It looks good, sounds good, you repeat something, you repeat a lie over and over, you start to believe it, it sounds good, you know, but when you really start getting down to the nitty gritty and start using your brain and analyzing a little more, digging a little deeper, you're gonna see that this deception is real. And like I showed y'all, you know, the Romans are speaking through that New Testament, family. Your enemies. I'm telling you, when I was digging and digging, and I just felt it. No, I don't. Only if I'm gonna mess with that book is if I'm exposing it. So yeah, I could mess with it, but I'm gonna mess with it to expose it because I know this the New Testament has many lies in it, family. I mean, you got some truths in it. That's the thing. You got some truths in the New Testament, but that's only because it's taking from something that is true. You see what I'm saying? I could take something from the Old Testament and put a spin on it and speak truth about it, and you'll say, yeah, yeah, you right, man. You sound like you making sense. This sounds like the truth. And though it's not my words, it's still coming from something else. I just took it and put a spin on it, and it sounds like the truth, even though it's not mine. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing with the whole New Testament. New Testament just took something that was true and then put a spin on it and just really just destroyed it, man. So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. That's coming up. Part three is coming up, as I mentioned. Part three will come up. I'll have that ready for y'all tomorrow evening. So I'll be working on that tomorrow evening. It's just about done. Like I said, I'm piecing that. Now I got to piece all of the clips and information together. But that's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna go into spiritual realm part 4, alien abduction. So yeah. I'm working, family. I'm working. Okay, I'm working over here. I'm working over here. But I got some great stuff for y'all, man. I got a lot of great I'm waiting for y'all to choose the New Testament Slave Masters book, that the Most High versus Yahweh Shai, man. Y'all got but it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all, man, because I got some powerful stuff. The Most High has been showing me some powerful stuff with the scriptures, man, and really destroying these idols, man. The Father is word, the wisdom, it's the man, wisdom, man, is everything, man. Yes, they have, sis. Yes, they have. And this is why wisdom is so important, man. The knowledge and the wisdom that Solomon had, that King David had, when you really get into what they're saying and the stuff that they really saying, it's like, what, Jesus, the wisdom that King David had and his son Solomon had. And when you analyze their mindset and what they're saying out of their mouth, you absolutely understand that they ain't know no Jesus. They ain't never believe in no Jesus. Jesus was the furthest thing on their mind. And majority of what they said out their mouth confounded this whole character. This wisdom is high. Wisdom is high. Gotta reach for it. Gotta reach for it, family. It's there. It is definitely there. Even though these devils have took the book and manipulated it with the different versions and tweaked the words and try to, deceive us. And I see why they took the book, the Wisdom of Solomon, out. Boy, oh boy, Solomon was saying some fire. Solomon was dropping heavy gems, man. Gems that you just gotta say, whoa. No wonder Solomon was the wisest man. His knowledge, with no JC, wasn't no JC. You can twist his words, you can twist things to try to, but he didn't have that understanding. He didn't have this new, and this is why I go so hard, and it just, that could be on the list. I would have to put that on the list, family. I mean, I didn't do a breakdown on that, but I can. Everything I'm doing is by popular demand, what the people want, what the people choose. Because I do something and then, you know, I want to make sure this is what y'all want, this is what y'all like, this is what, or the majority of the people want, and then the next go round, I'll put whichever's left over on the next go round until we get everything done. Yeah, you're gonna hear that a lot, and see that, and I'm glad that you're saying that, because what I've noticed when you really get down into this book, these devils are so slick. It makes sense why they would say those who don't believe in Jesus, they're antichrist, and they would write certain things to basically, you know, when people read this stuff and they see you figured it out, once you figure it out that this character is false, then they could say, "Oh, you're antichrist." You know, because they put that there. They put that there to make you feel, you know, for those that actually are gonna figure it out, to deem them as something wicked. When the whole time this book is a wicked book. You know, but that's the Gentiles. This is, you got to understand, this is Gentile behavior, family. Okay, you got to understand that whether you're a Gentile or not, look at your politics. Look at politics. Look at how the politicians, how they destroy their own people, and they assassinate their own people's characters, and it is so conniving, and the way they move, they're very, very clever, especially with writing. These people, I've studied English. English. I like communications, writing, and all that. That was my thing. So, uh, for me to now see this skullduggery that these people do, and from their writing to their mythology and their stories, and all this, it makes sense. This is a Gentile book of lies and deception, and they really worked hard on trying to deceive the masses to the point where, like I said, the New Testament is a book for dummies. And again, I don't say that in a disrespectful way, but I say that because you got to be ignorant of the old to actually believe the New Testament. It's all good, family. Shalom to you, brother. It's all good. We just chopping it up. This is just a group chat, live chat. If y'all want to call up again, I could call up again. Just keep it to a minimum. But yeah, man, this these people are very, very tricky. Very they're just very serpent-like, very crafty, very serpent-like. So, of course, they'll come up with these terms. That's just like that whole term antichrist is just like saying anti-Semitism. You know, so it's a whole mental game with these people. So they'll say anti-Semitic. Oh, you anti-Semitic. Huh? How can I be anti-Semitic? I'm Shemitic. You got the people over in the so-called Middle East. These are dark-skinned people, brown-skinned people. These are Shemitic people. Are they anti-Semitic? You see what I'm saying? So these terms and these words that they put out to assassinate people's character, to basically shut you up. So if you do say something against these particular uh, group of people, then they'll deem you as a anti-Semitist or something. It's no different than saying antichrist. So you got to really think about that. These are the same people. Same people that's saying this anti-Semitism is the same people behind saying the Antichrist character. Oh, you're Antichrist. Okay? So, I mean, we got to really, really, really start using our brains here, and making sense of what's going on. Because they definitely use that whole anti-Semitism term, to say, to label you, oh, you anti-Semitism, because how can I be anti-Semitic and I'm Shemitic? I got Shemitic blood. How can I be anti-Shemitic? You see what I'm saying? It's foolish. It's foolish, man. So yeah, man. I have that. Do I have that one? I have the Septuagint. I forgot which brand I have. I have to see, but I got it with the Apocrypha. Who in the Mister? Look at that. Yeah, man. So, but we were bound to wake up to this, family. That's the thing, and this is why they, again, they put terms and stuff like that out. And or you Antichrist, or you Antichrist, because we was bound to wake up to the lies and the deception. People were bound to see. We was gonna wake up and read. We was gonna figure that, all right, well, you know what? Let's read. And this is why they try to attach, and it makes sense. This character is not, there's nothing specifically special about the character and the stories, because when you analyze all the stories, they all connect with something old. They're all similar, like him going into Egypt and coming out of Egypt and all that. That's the Hebrews, that's the Israelites situation. So it's just like so many copycat like stories. They put a spin on it. So it's like it's really nothing truly original about the Jesus character, because everything can be everything about the character can be linked back to an Old Testament situation. Like there's nothing unique about the character, you know. But for me, the exactly, exactly, Franklin. But for me, what hits home for me right now is the fact that we're in this current situation. We all are facing these things, with these people, with the oppression, the hatred. We're not recognized. We're facing all of these things right now, and it's like, okay, well, if this character died for, they're saying he died for us, supposedly. They want us to believe this, right? His sacrifice was for sins, to bring us back to God and all of that stuff. How can we believe that and we're still in the worst of worst? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not the old way of things. And this is why we got to get back to the old way. We got to analyze the old way of things. But what do you mean? Like, cook it? Because as I explained in my lesson on the Sabbath, um, in the online school, even though there's certain things that you can and cannot do, we're still not keeping it a hundred with the Sabbath, because there were sacrificial things that were supposed to go on. We were supposed to be making sacrifices on the Sabbath. So even with that, we're still not doing it 100%. You see what I'm saying? So this is the whole. So I fully understand why the Most High, was saying certain things. Why we need to humble ourselves, we need to make supplication, we need to repent and turn from our wickedness. Okay, turn from our wickedness and try to come back to the laws as best we can. There's certain things that we can do, certain things that we can't do. You can keep it. You can keep it, but keep it to the best of your ability. We're not gonna be making no sacrifices, even though that is within the law to do. But you can not work, put something aside, study, you know, come together. These type of things. So there's things that you can do to show the Most High He's on your mind. Okay, the Father's on your mind. You are reverencing His day, even though we can't do this. We can't certain things that we can't do, but we can do this. But yeah, that's a term. Again, that's a term to, you know, demonize you basically. But you know, they calling you like it just. I mean, it's just crazy, man. That's why we gotta smarten up. We gotta smarten up. We gotta smarten up. That's it. Did I watch the Jesus Exposed Part 1 and Part 2 last month? No, I don't think so, family. I mean, I have my own exposed videos. I got more than 10. I was gonna say 10, but I got more than 10 now. So, um, I have my own videos, family. I'm not sure, and this is why I asked y'all this question: is like, how long has it been since you've been away from my channel? Because certain things y'all may ask me, you know, I have to question because it be seeming like you've been away for a while. He broke all the laws. JC ain't keep no laws. This is why I say that. Certain things I say because I didn't read it, I didn't seen it. You know, this is why before when I was like, family, I'm doing my investigation right now. I'm studying, I'm restudying. And now this is why I can speak and say it's things that I say because I can back it up. I can go into scripture now and I can fully understand the full deception. Yo, for real, we definitely gotta wisen up. For real, sis. Thank you for that support, family. Nah, I haven't heard of him, but makes sense. Makes sense. What was your question, family? What was your question? Because I'm like scanning through um the comments here. So, what was your question, family? But yes, this character he broke all laws. I told you he ain't keep no Shabbat. He ain't keep no Sabbath. He ain't keep no feast days. It's like how are we believing in this character? This he didn't keep no laws. And people try to say, "Oh well, the sacrificial laws were done away with." When were they done away with? When? Okay, when? Because this guy's entire life there was no sacrificial laws going on. The whole book, it was about him doing magic tricks. That was the majority of the book. The majority of the book. If we wanted to, and this is how you know this is all idolatry, family, because I mean the churches are worshiping him, but if we had to do if everyone had to do a paper, right? Everyone had to do a paper or a report on this character, and let's say you studied the New Testament, you read it all, you studied it, the majority of things that would come out of people's mouths when they had to report back on this character, you would say, oh, he did this, he did that, he did this miracle, he did that miracle. It would all sound like idolatry. That's how the book sounds. We gotta take things sonically. Like I'm, you know, good with music in sonic and different sounds. When you hear a song and you hear a beat is composed of many different sounds and instruments within a beat. And sonically, like what is it? What does it sound like when you're putting all of these elements of the song or the track itself? Like, what does it sound like? What does it make you feel like? And it's just like with the New Testament. When you read it, what does it all as a whole sound like? It sounds like idolatry. He's being worshipped everywhere. He's doing all of these magic like tricks. It's an idolatrous book. Everyone is looking towards him. It's idolatry. You can look in real life. Now let's turn from the book and now reflect it on real life. What do you see today? People are being idolized. Television, I mean, this is all Gentile stuff, family. Thank you for that support, Franklin. Appreciate that, bro. Right. Right. Ain't that funny? White Samson with locks. So so yeah, man, it sounds like idolatry. It doesn't sound like, and there's no reference to the father. This guy is not uh giving credit to the father. When he healed the leper, he didn't go to the they didn't he didn't bring the leper before the father. He didn't bring uh those things before the father, those sacrifices before the father, but yet he told him to go to the priest. The priest that cleansed him was supposed to take those things, take that man and those offerings before the father. Jesus never, this Yahushua, he never did that. He healed him. He got the worship. The man worshipped him, and then he said, "Now go to the priest." What was the point of going to the priest then? What was the priest to do with him at that point? What was it? And this is the foolishness with the New Testament. These people, they were clever with their writing, but they were not clever when you're up against somebody that actually is now studied in the law deep now. And this is where you're going to be held accountable now, because the accountability, and this is with Christianity, there's no accountability with these people. These people can do whatever they want and there's no accountability. Now we're going to be held accountable because now this is the whole point of your heritage. You're supposed to study. This law is your heritage. You're supposed to study. You're supposed to know this stuff. This is your life. So this is what makes it even more serious, because this is not something that, this is a heritage. This is what you wear like your clothes. This law, this truth is something you're supposed to know like the back of your hand. So this is where it gets real critical now, because now you're dealing with true Hebrews, true believers, like our ancestors were before they were stripped of their heritage. They understood these things to the depth, even though some went rogue and they went astray because they had a wicked mind. The diehard ones, they would have never, they truly understood. This law was like wearing clothes. It was just like wearing, you was like, you want to wear your best outfit. It was knowing them scriptures, knowing the truth. And this is why they died for the law. Yeah, if you join my online school family, I have about 10 series video on JC called Jesus on Trial. 10 videos. 10. That's the trial. That's only the trial. Then I got about like 4 more or 5 more. I don't even know now. 5 plus more on other little things, chopping this character down. I am chopping this character down every angle, every aspect, so we can see the lies that this is a huge thing. This is not some, you know, Yeah, it's just a little lie here. Yeah, it's just a little mistranslation here. No, this thing is this is huge. This is huge. So definitely join the online school family. I've done snippet lives also on the channel. Okay, I've done many snippet lives on the channel so you can see where I'm coming from. But when you join the school, I go in depth. I make movie connections and all this other, many other different type of connections. So it's there, family. I've put the work in. Okay. I got that, family. I got that. It's funny because I have a video up in the online school uh called Jesus the Sun God. I have a video up called Jesus the Sun God. That's a special edition video. The similarities between Jesus and the devil. That's another special edition video. I got the law versus the gospel. That's another special edition video. That's three. I got wisdom versus Jesus. That's another special edition video. That's four. Um, what else? What else? What else? I done did so much work. So I got about like 4 or 5 more videos outside of the 10 video series I did on JC. Sure you can. Sure you can ask anything you like. And if I have the answer, I'll try my best to answer it. But if I don't know, I'm gonna say I don't know. I got to do my research on that. Yeah, Jesus and has a similar story as many of these false gods. And yes, I checked that show out. So that's the next TV show I'm gonna be exposing next week. I'll be dropping uh the first video next week on them. So I'll definitely be breaking that show down. It's looking real crazy right now, the connections that I have for that show. So I'm on it, fam. Like I said, I got a lot of work on the plate, a lot of work, a lot of great things I'm gonna be doing. Like I said, I got some crazy lessons, some crazy topics. Like I said, this one called the Black Scapegoat, man. Man. I just need I'd say maybe like 2 more examples for this. Maybe 2 more examples for this lesson, and it's gonna be crazy, crazy. That's a funny one, family. That's a funny one. Yo, you got me thinking. Y'all know I'm a very creative person. So you might have me right there with that, family. Thank you for that support, King. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yo, that cookbook. I might come out with a cookbook on JC, family. Thanks for the inspiration, family. That was funny. Yes, sir. How to cook a false god. That would be dope. How to cook a false god. Nah, but that's dope right there, family. That's dope right there. I might come out with one, something like that, man. Cookbook on JC, man. That's a funny, dope idea, family. That's a funny, dope idea. You got me thinking, family. You got me thinking. Hey, you got me thinking on that one. That was funny. And Brian, you hit it on the head too, family. I'm strolling up reading comments that I missed. Exactly. The New Testament doesn't speak on a relationship with the Most High with the Israelites. Bingo. Wasn't that what the Old Testament was about? The Most High and His people. Okay, we got a kala. That's a great point, family. Shalom, shalom. You gotta turn your video down, family.
Shalom.
Shalom,
Can you hear
shalom.
me now?
Yes, sir.
Shalom, G.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
Wonderful.
Yeah, my name's Terrence Williams. I'm the one who wrote the comment about the cookbook, man. I would love to see that, because I know you have the ideas, brother. I know you making the connections, man. Literally, bro, I really appreciate you, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that was funny, man, and you definitely put a huge idea in my mind, family. That's definitely something I'm gonna consider, man, because it's funny, and of course I didn't put the hard work in already, so that would definitely be dope. That's funny, man.
Cause you be cooking him up, bro. Like seriously, man. I had a debate with my own mother about Jeepers Creepers, and I literally like show her almost all your videos, and I felt like a connection came in, but it didn't all the way come through yet because she's still in her Christianity ways. So
right.
We making progress though.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up. I mean, as long as you making progress, man. It's crazy because I had this brother I was talking to on Instagram, and I just went live with him, and I just chopped it up, and then I actually was, going through some scriptures with him on this whole birth of JC, and then as we was reading, like I did the live the other day, he started to actually see, like, family, do you see any Jesus here? As we, going through all the verses and stuff, does this have anything to do with this character? No, it doesn't. And this is what people need. People, we gotta we gotta, show it to them one step at a time, one spoonful at a time, and then let them rest, take a break, come back tomorrow, because it's a lot to digest, man. It's a lot. And that's why when I was doing my own investigation, because I saw it, many people was been hitting me with it, but then I said, let me do. And it was the same thing with the whole Esau thing. I saw people speak on it and say certain things that was exposing the topic, but then I said, let me myself digest this and go and do my research. And then I was just mind blown, and I just started finding more things. Because me, I'm that type. Once I see something, I'm gonna take it beyond. And with these lies, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go through I'm gonna rip this whole New Testament apart, because it's so it just makes you so angry and upset that we up here believing this garbage, and this is the book of our enemies. It's bad enough that they killing us, they poisoning us, they doing all this wickedness to us, and now they got us dying in the name of Jesus. They got us believing in his character, and they have been lying and making fun. I'm like, yo, this is just so, it's hurtful, it's painful, and this is why I'm like just like a beast with it right now, family. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You cooking him up, bro. Cause like you just said, man, just taking it to another level. And with me, I'm from the South, man. So
Okay.
I don't know if you know about the South like that, but hey, it's nothing but Christians down there. Christians. So with that being said, man, once I started to see it for myself, I felt like the black sheep of my family because, at an early age, the Most High, I felt like touched me to start me seeing different things. And when I mean by different things, just seeing different energies from other people,
Right.
And yeah, man, like I said, G, man, I just appreciate you, man, because, bro, man, you like the Morpheus of our time, bro. Straight up, man.
That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. I can respect that. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate that,
man, they
bro.
be making these connections, man, where nobody else is gonna teach us this. Nobody, you're not gonna find this information nowhere else, bro, but you.
All praises to the Father, man. I'm here to do what
So
I'm
I
sent.
just thank you. I just thank you, man. I just thank you, man. Then I'm a new father, man. You know, I got a daughter now, so man, trust me,
Congratulations.
man. She be hearing you out too, bro. She be hearing you out.
Congratulations. Congratulations, brother. And I appreciate that love, family. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
continue.
man. You like the big brother, man. You the real deal big brother, bro. But
Appreciate
man,
it.
we thank you, man. We thank you, man. But I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. Definitely, definitely. I hope you work on that cookbook, man, because I would definitely will purchase a copy of it when you drop it. So,
Absolutely,
just
family. Absolutely,
let us
bro.
know, man.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Appreciate you
But thank
calling
you,
though, family.
GDASH, man. Yeah, man. Shalom, man.
Shalom, brother. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, family. Appreciate that love. The Morpheus got so many names, man. But nah, that's real. That's real. That's real, family. You know, it's crazy. I see. Look, this is my job, family. This is what I'm sent to do. I get it. I see why. You know, uh, turn from the music industry because I've always been the one to just stand up against evil, family. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. You know, I'm not a perfect person. Nobody is, but from a little kid, you know, and just from a little child, you know, I shared things with y'all about my personal life stories, you know, with my moms and stuff like that. So from just when I was a young child, I asked the Most High, you know, make me a man. And in my home, I was dealing with evil, but I stood up to it. You know what I'm saying? Not in a disrespectful way, but I had that spirit of like, no, that's not right. I had that spirit of just like, nah, it's something in me that's telling me this, what you doing is not right. And I feel it. I might not know the words to say. I might not know exactly what it is, but I know it's something that's just not right. And I'm standing up against it. I don't care what you do to me, you whoop me, whatever you want to do, I'm standing up against it. All my other siblings, they can kiss your butt or whatever, but me, I'ma stand up against it. I'm not for it. And that was the spirit that I always had. So, you know, all praises to the Most High for putting the spirit upon me, man, to stand up against the evil, man. And hey, listen, if I got to be the black sheep and one of the only ones to do it, and I get hated upon, and people want to make stupid videos about me and whatever, I don't give a damn because I gotta. It's like I gotta feel it first. If I feel it, then I know I'm on the right path. If y'all don't feel it, then that's on y'all. If the world don't get it, that's on them. But I gotta get it first. This is why I go in the trenches. I put that work in, and I gotta see it. It gotta internalize in me, and then come out through my craft or whatever that the Father blessed me with. And it's gonna be like that. But I want the truth first. Not that I want it before you, but I want it to understand it. Like, okay, is this right? Is this sitting right with me? And a lot of things wasn't sitting right with me, like the whole Esau thing, and then I had to go in on that. The Jesus thing, it wasn't sitting right with me at 100%. And then once my eyes was open a little bit, like I said, it was like when somebody make that path for you, you see an opening, you see a job opening, you go for it. And that's what happened. I seen an opening, like, what? I was like, oh, and it's just like me with the films. Just like when I do with the films. When I first, I was always a movie watcher, because I'm a very visual, artistic person. So when I came into the truth, I started to see these things different now. I started to see the subliminal message because I am an artist myself, so I understood it a little deeper, a little more. So it's just like that, you see it now. I see it now. I can easily say, I know something's gonna be in that film. I know these devils gonna put something in that film, and a lot of films I already know what's gonna be in it before they even show what they show. I already know what's gonna be in it because I understand. I understand these devils. I understand how they work, their craft, how they do what they do, their angles, their shots. Like I understand it all. So I already know what to expect. And a lot of the films that I then did and broke down, like I said, I already knew what was gonna be in it. I already knew what was gonna be in it. That's why I was like, let me go check this film out. Because I already know. And I just sit back. Show me what you're gonna show me. Let me see. Let me see what you got. Talk to me. And that's all they're doing. They're talking, they're sending messages. And I just be like this. Uh-huh. I listen. I'm a great listener. Great listener. And I love to listen. Yeah, I may talk when I need to. But I'm a great listener. I love to listen. Love to learn. And they just spill it, and I catch it. Okay. All right. I seen that. I peeped that. And that's just what it is, family. So yeah. I know I'm ranting right now. All praises, sis. Aubrey, thank you. All praises to the Most High. So, and that's what I've been doing, really pretty much arming us to go to war with these devil worshippers, these idol worshippers. Join an online school, get armed. All praises, family. All praises, man. All praises to the Most High. I'm reading comments now. I could definitely do that. I had a lesson actually a long time ago called New World Order. Gotta revisit that. He said, "Could Jesus defeat Iron Man?" All praises, family. All praises, man. And I kept it. Um, if you said I'm not sure how long ago you sent it, but I could tell you right now, family, my take on the JC family. Like I said, I did a 10 series video on Jesus, a 10 video series on this character called Jesus on Trial. You join the school, it's only $20 to join, family. And then I got like 5 more videos exposing this character. So if you really want to see my take on this character, I mean, I'm talking about it already, and I've been talking about it in damn near all my lives. So if you really want my take, all you gotta do is just watch my lives, family. I go in on this character. So it ain't no secret right now about where I stand, how I feel about this character. Nah, I haven't seen that movie, family. They don't want to debate me right now. Before, when I was still in that delusion of this character, yeah, you probably could have. But right now, there's so many things wrong with this JC character. There's no way that uh a camp could even try to debate me because there's the depths of the lies is just so. I mean, just the whole idea, like I said, um, the whole idea of saying Jesus, he died for Israel, right? He's a sacrifice for Israel. Just off of that alone, it's like, well, then if he was a sacrifice, did the Father forgive us? That's what you got to ask these campers. If Jesus was the sacrifice for Israel, like it says, he died for the children of Israel and whatnot, right? Did the Father forgive us? And that kills it right there. We can go home. And if they say, yeah, the Father did forgive us, then why are we in the situation we in? You see what I'm saying? And if they say no, then that confirms that JC was a damn lie. It's not true. If the Father didn't forgive us for what they wanted us to believe JC did, then it was a lie, family. Yeah, that unholy is crazy, family. I break that thing down. I broke that thing down, family. And these devils, they talking, and I listen. They talk, I listen, and I expose. Absolutely. And the funny thing is, the Israelites, when you study the Maccabees, they were dying for the law, for the law. They were dying for the law. Jesus ain't never died for the law. That's how you know this character is irregular. This is a what I call it, an anomaly. Jesus is an anomaly. This character is irregular. He's not no Hebrew. He's the creation of the Romans. This character is irregular. He's the voice. He's the voice of the Romans. The thing is, it's not so much it's not so much that it's the character itself. It's the voice, it's the people behind the character. It's just like it's the people behind the television, family. This is what we have to understand. Again, we're in the hands of the Gentiles. The Gentiles are the ones, who's in control and who's that's why I brought it out, family. Watch my videos, family. I brought it out in Jesus versus wisdom versus Jesus, when Jesus was saying, all power was given unto him. JC said all power was given unto him. When you study, the Father said he gave power to our enemies. He set up the power of our adversaries. So if Jesus had this power, okay, if he had this power, he would have delivered Israel. He would have defended Israel. We would have been delivered. No nation would have been ruling over us. So it's clear that power was in the hands of our enemies, like the Father said. Okay? He has set up the horn power of thine adversaries. Okay? And this is why I was bringing out these key crucial things, family, because I understand what they're trying to do. Thank you, family. And yes, family, just going back to that. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. The Most High said He's going to turn unto those that turn from sin. So, we just got to do our part. The Father going to do His. We got to do our part. Nah, I haven't seen that. Send me a link on that. The Jetsu. That's what these people dealing with. I gotta put Geostorm up there. That was a video, a movie I seen that was crazy as well. How they controlling the weather and all of that. Did I get the 10 Commandments? What do you mean? All praises to the Most High. That wisdom versus Jesus sealed the deal for you, huh? There you go. I did my part. I did my part. Did you see the trial though? All the stuff I brought out in the trial. If the wisdom versus Jesus did it for you, I mean the trial, even the law versus the gospel. What I brought out in the law versus the gospel was crazy. You hear this is the voice of the Romans. JC said, you know, verily, verily, I say unto you, they're gonna put you in the prison and you're not gonna come out till you basically pay that Roman coin. Right there, just that is the voice of your enemies. And absolutely, family, JC died for our oppressors. That's why it says he died for the ungodly. Absolutely. And they tried to say that was JC in Isaiah chapter 9 and 6, when JC clearly said he didn't come to bring peace. But the child that was spoken about in Isaiah 9 said he would bring peace. So it's like these devils, they didn't really think too deep. I mean, they thought deep enough to try to deceive, but it's so much truth in the scriptures and so much wisdom. We were bound to wake up and see this, family. One way or another, we were going to wake up and see this. I haven't seen that film. I think I said that in my Esau video about how um Rudolph Windsor, he the camps, they had him at one of their events, and he never spoke about JC. And he actually the information that was in his book, it went against the whole Esau's the white man doctrine. This is what kind of bugged me out with these camps. How y'all running around with this guy's book and this guy is not with that doctrine? He's not with this whole Esau's the white man garbage. And in fact, the information he's presenting is killing your doctrine, is going against your doctrine. Yet y'all got him there praising this guy about his book. This is the foolishness that I don't get. Like, where the disconnect is deep. And it's like if you're with these camps, it's just like it's a delusion effect. It's a magic trick. It's a magic trick effect with these camps. I'm telling you, it's a magic trick effect because you're deceived. There's a delusional part with these camps. It's like how they telling you to get these books, but they're not telling you to read the books or just get the books. I just don't understand. Okay, family. There's another book I'm about to get called I want to do for that I want to add for this lesson I'm gonna do. I think it's called To Make the Negro a Christian, something like that. I forgot, but I'm about to get that book. Right. But all praises to the Father. You have seen the light, and you have seen the lies. So all praises to the Most High that you didn't die believing in Jesus. All glory to the Father. Okay, well, hey, take your time, sis. Take your time, cause I'm gonna tell you right now, you're in for a treat. You're in for a ride. So don't worry, you got time. Take your time. Enjoy the lesson. I'm gonna say enjoy it, cause it's like a movie. The way I put it together is like a movie, cause I'm bringing in clips and I'm making connections. So just enjoy it. Take your time. Soak it up. But if you enjoyed the wisdom versus Jesus and that sold it for you, then the trial is going to be a nice smooth run for you. All praises to the Most High. Kobe, all praises to the Most High. There it is. There it is. There it is. So, this is the wisdom that we need to wake up to, family, because these people are wicked, man. That we gotta understand that our enemies, they worship, they worship idols, they worship these spirits. They're flat out idol worshipers. They're flat out dealing with evil. Now, I'm not gonna say all of them. The majority, the main ones is the ones at the top, because the poor Europeans, they do a lot of things out of ignorance. And this is why it says in the scriptures Jeremiah brought out, where it says the Gentiles are going to come on to the Most High from the ends of the earth, and they're going to say, our fathers inherited lies. These are going to be typically the poor Gentiles that don't really know much. They just trying to struggle and live life just like we are, but they've been believing in their rulers and those that are in control. But the Father's going to allow them, even though, we're going to be in power at this time, they're going to have an opportunity to make confession like, okay, yeah, we inherited lies. Okay, this system that we living in is lies. It's a bunch of lies. So those are the poor Europeans that are, struggling day to day, just like we are. They just got that complexion for the protection and whatnot. But they're gonna be the ones that come onto the Father and say, we inherited lies and vanity and things where there is no profit. And that makes perfect sense. The rich elite and these people that are truly in power and these heads, they're gonna be killed. They're gonna be destroyed. They're gonna be killed one way or another. They're gonna be destroyed. Because they know exactly what they're doing. And they're running with it. The people that are ignorant to it, but they humble enough to, turn to the Father, they'll be spared, even though they're going into captivity, but they'll be spared. But the wicked elite that's ruling, they know exactly what's going on. They know the deception, they know the lies, they know the trickery, the skullduggery. They know. And this is why they gonna get the full blast of the punishment, because you know what you're doing. And basically it's a snare. It's a snare. It's a trap. And these people are devil worshippers, idol worshippers, and that's to their destruction. So we as Yah's people, Father's people, we have to definitely move away from that. Move away from what the Gentiles have been feeding us. So this is why it's important that we get away from this character, family. Got a call, I got a call. I'm Shalom, shalom, family. Hello, hello. Already then. So I'm gonna do a video on that soon. I got a lot on the plate, but I'm gonna do a video about the land. That's gonna be some. It's not gonna be anytime soon right now, because I have a lot on the table, a lot of things to get out of the way. But I'm definitely gonna do a video on that. Um, in the deliverance, I kind of did a video on that, but some of the videos I need to update in the school, because some of the stuff I've made references to the New Testament, but of course, for those that understand, that I've elevated. Okay, this is like over 6 months ago. So some of the stuff that may have references to the New Testament is because I was still in that deception of believing in his character. But the New Testament still can be used if you're making a point. I'm use it in these new videos, but I use it to mostly expose, really. Um, you said, do we have time? I mean, time is short. Time is definitely short right now. So you got to make every minute count. It is a lonely walk, family. It can be a lonely walk. It is a lonely walk, especially when you break away from Jesus. It's gonna be a definitely lonely walk. Okay, when you break, because it's like you're not only breaking away from society and from the world. Okay, now when you break away from JC or Yeshua, you're also breaking away from this this supposed movement, Hebrew Israelite movement, because this movement is growing, it's becoming big, but they're still in that deceptive bubble of this character. So you're even more lonely now. Okay, you're even more lonely now, because not only do you push away from the world, you thought you was it. We thought we was in the truth with our family, our brothers and sisters, but now come to find out they've rocked us back to sleep, back into this New Testament character. Doesn't matter what name, skin color you want to put on them, they've brought us back into the lies. Okay, but when you really study, analyze, you're gonna see it was all demonic. So yeah, man, that's a beautiful way to see it, family. Less people means more time with the Father, and I agree. I agree. I agree. Um, I didn't hear about that story, family. If you could send me an email on that, I didn't hear about that. That's something recent that happened. I didn't hear about that. But email me on that. I would definitely like to check that out about the 40 plus Israelites being deported. Nah, I didn't. Right, right. You're right about that, sis. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about. I didn't hear about that though. Somebody send me a link on that, because I didn't hear about that. And that's what I'm saying. Uh, shouldn't be going over there anyway. Thank you, family. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, family. Truly, truly. In these camps, they were. I remember when I first came into this truth, I was hearing a lot about fleeing to Israel and fleeing over there, and then I was seeing all the issues with that, with the camps and the deception behind it, and these little contracts that they were having. I mean, there's just a lot of skullduggery going on with these camps, man. But again, wisdom from the Father, that wisdom from the Father is gone. It will calm you. Words of the Father, let the words of the Father calm you and keep your spirit still. We don't need to flee. We don't need to run. You know what I'm saying? Whatever these devils going to do is whatever they're going to do if it's in the Most High's will. Even if we got to get put to death for it, you're going to still live if you believe in the Father. And that's the spirit that our ancestors had. Okay? That's why I love the book of Maccabees. That's the spirit they had, family. And that book is so raw. That's why I love the Maccabee, because it's raw. I want that raw truth. Like, you don't get that with the New Testament. You do not. That's how you know that book is not the same. It's not the vibe the temperature in that book is not the same like the Old Testament, family, or the book of Maccabees. Okay, the book of Maccabees, they was hardcore. You know, they was telling you the hardcore stuff that the enemies of Israel was doing against them, and it was showing you how Israel was fighting back and we were dying and for the law and all of that. So it was giving you a reality check on both accounts. Okay, you don't find that in the new. You don't find none of that in the New Testament, even though the worst things were happening to us during the time of the Romans. But they're not giving you that true story in in uh in the New Testament. They don't give you that reality in the New Testament. They don't put that reality of how we were being killed by the Romans in the New Testament. They don't give you that hardcore detail and all that. That's how you know that book is garbage, man. Yes, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank y'all for the support too, man. Appreciate that, man. Y'all know this is definitely the work. But tomorrow I will have I'm gonna try my best to have this Giants in part 3 ready. It's definitely gonna be dope. I'm excited about this one. Just it's just the work for me, just the making the connections. But I'm excited about it because of the information and the way I laid it out. So when after looking at it, when it's all pieced together, it's really gonna be a dope thing with the movie connections. I have a lot of movie connections. I have different documentaries, and then the scriptures going in, and so it's a beautiful thing, man. It's all artistry for me. You know, this is what really makes it so beautiful, bringing the Most High's words together with the clips and the information and just painting a beautiful picture, man. So it's an artistic thing for me, and you know, on top of that, man. That's funny. The human side, it shouldn't be jealous. Shouldn't be jealous, you know, because the Most High wouldn't. Uh, which is this is that's another testament against the New Testament. Get it? That's another testament against the New Testament because the Father wouldn't do that. You know, the Father when you know. So when we believe this whole character, his entrance was, you know, Mary was impregnated by, you know, an angel. This angel came in onto Mary. You know, it's just it's crazy. But that right there should be a killer to the whole New Testament. Man, there's so many daggers to this character. We just gotta wake up and see it. We gotta really see it. I agree because I agree with that, family. I agree with that. The whole separation of the old and new, you know, just like black and white. These terms, man, these English terms, because even when you read the book of Maccabees, they weren't calling it the Old Testament. They were just saying the First Testament. They weren't even saying no Old Testament. So again, you know, and I say that with reason and understanding. But yeah, they weren't saying no Old Testament. It was just the Testament, the book of the Testament. You know, they weren't running around with no nothing new. And we got to understand that if we believe in something new or something called new, then we have to ultimately believe that the Father did change. When the Father said, "I have changed not." No doubt, family. I'm about to jump off of this live anyway, family. So I could start working on this video to have it ready for y'all. Cause I know y'all gonna be like, hey, we at. So I'm gonna jump off here. I just wanted to come on, talk with y'all, let y'all call up. We all have a good family discussion, man, on certain things, and let y'all know I'm still working. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you love the interface. I'm working on some new things. I got some commercials in mind now. Family put that cookbook in my mind now, so I got some crazy artistic ideas, and I got some. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say that I got some crazy, funny, silly, artistic ideas and things that I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, just look out. Like I said, this is my full-time job, so now I could definitely expand in the work that I'm doing visually, artistically, and you know, to enhance, man, to enhance. So definitely, I appreciate y'all for supporting me, man. I love y'all for that. It shows me y'all respect what I'm doing. Y'all appreciate what I'm doing, and it just, it's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling. So I just want to do the best work that I can do and really dig in. So trust me, I ain't done. I ain't done. I got some more great work, man. I'm always excited. I'm always in smiles about this work, man. So it's a beautiful thing. Even though I may work on it for hours and hours and hours and hours all day, it's a beautiful thing. I love it. So as my life, and I find joy and happiness in doing this. So um, thank y'all. Thank y'all. So tomorrow I will be live. I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna have this part three ready for y'all tomorrow evening. Okay, should be hopefully around 7. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a live for it as well. So and then I'm gonna do the TV show Them. I'm gonna have that ready for y'all the following week, and then based on the lesson y'all chose, I have that ready, and I'm working. So thank you, family. That would be nice too. We can definitely do that, sis. We could definitely do that. That's a definite. We could cry out to the Father. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I got you, Franklin. I'm gonna go in right now, family. I'm gonna go in right now. All right. Yeah, I joined that VIP, rent that VIP, because I'm putting in a lot of work with the TV shows and all that extras. That's if you want the extra extras, man. If not, it's all good. Join an online school. The work is being is being done. Yes, unfortunately, I'm finna leave. It's late, and I wanna start working on this video. You know the videos take me hours to do, so I don't want y'all to complain tomorrow and be like, oh, it's not done, and then I gotta prepare the live. I'm doing the video because now I have to work on the video now, and then I have to prepare the live. You want me to do a live, right? For it. So this is a lot of work, family. I'm gonna be working now, then I'm gonna get a little rest, and then I'm gonna be working all day preparing the live and the video, the lesson for y'all. So thank you, family. Can I clock out? Some people don't want me to clock out. Some people don't. Y'all want me to work 24/7. Can I clock out now, family? Is it okay, bosses? Is it all right, family? I gotta ask y'all first, man. Is it okay for me to clock out? Oh, she said no. She said no. Please, can I clock out? If I can't, I can't get no work done. Oh man. Oh man. I had a different intro. I had a different Well, I'll surprise y'all. I'll surprise y'all. I ain't gonna speak on. I ain't gonna give too much away. Let me surprise y'all. So we're gonna be cooking tomorrow. Don't worry, family. I'll be back. We're gonna be cooking tomorrow. I'm gonna bring in some. I'm gonna hook it up tomorrow. But I definitely want to get the video done. That's gonna be a lot of work for me, just doing the editing and stuff. So let me relax. Let me get some sleep, so I could get things done, and we could have a ball tomorrow. And it won't. Hopefully, it won't be, because this one is not going to be too long as far as editing, because a lot of it is matching with the clips. I'm not doing so much of teaching. There's teaching in it, but it's a lot of it is the connections. But there is a teaching segment in it, and I'm gonna put that also for the live tomorrow. So yes, yes. Thank you, family. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. So y'all have a wonderful night. I'm checking out of here. And I'm working. Family. Y'all be blessed, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.